The first rates are quite encouraging, right? Overall, I think you've got. By the way, the market breadth is quite is opening in a pretty very positive way. 10:1 in favor of advances, but more of that is just debate. The first rates are there, 130 points in the Nifty and about 300 points in the Nifty Bank. Mid-cap index is starting about nearly 1% higher as well. And I think you've got this Nifty Small Cap Index, which is starting even better, 1.25% higher on the Nifty Small Cap Index. So low down the curve, bigger the gains, at least right now, right at the start of the trading session. But Sonia has walked across to the wall. She's got more rates. Sonia.
Well, thanks a lot for that. So let's start with Infosys, right? Because over there, the company is expecting a refund of over 6,300 odd crores. So the stock is well in the green, up almost about 1.5%. The refund will come in from the IT department. Aurobindo Pharma has commissioned facilities for injectables products as well as granulation. The stock is looking good, up almost 3.5%. One of the big movers this morning. Tata Technologies, Bank of America has upgraded the stock to a buy from a neutral, and the target price is 1,250. So Tata Tech is up almost 1.5% right now. PNB Housing Finance has got a credit rating upgrade from CARE, so that one is in the green as we speak. PNB Housing Finance just coming up for you in a bit, 6.5% higher on the back of the credit rating upgrade that they've got. Metro Brands has renewed their agreement with Crocs, so you'll see a lot more of that, especially in the Indian market. So Metro Brands up about 0.3%. And Hindustan Aeronautics has received a huge order worth almost 1,173 crores from Cochin Shipyard. Remember, Hindustan Aeronautics, the stock is up 70% in the last 6 months, so continues to see a lot of traction over there. Landmark Cars is expanding its offering with Kia dealership in Hyderabad. So Landmark Cars is up almost about 2%. Torrent Power has won an award for setting up a 150 megawatt grid-connected wind-solar hybrid power project worth almost 1,800 crores. Torrent Power is your huge mover this morning, up almost about 5.5%. Some brokerages on Ambuja Cement, Citi says that the warrant conversion has inspired confidence as the promoter stake has gone up. Ambuja Cement seeing an additional gain of 1.5%. Macrotech Developers has acquired 50% stake in Siddhivinayak Realtor. So Macrotech Developers is up 1.5%. And just some data that came in a while back, which is Escorts, where the sales have been pretty weak in the month of March. And the company has talked about the erratic monsoons, which has delayed the harvest season. And hence Escorts is just about trading flat right now. And IGL, which my colleague Sonal just spoke about a while back, there's a downgrade that has come in from Prabhudas Lilladher, so that could be in focus as well. But otherwise, it's a good market, you'd have to say. Just look at this. The Nifty is now up 170 points, almost at the 22,500 mark. So great start to the new quarter.
Well, that's right. The Nifty bulls are off in a flash, it seems, and in fact, building onto those gains. So a good start to the fiscal year as well. Thanks a lot for that, Sonia. Well, pulling up a few stocks that are doing quite well. RVNL, they declared the lowest bidder for a project worth around 150 crores, coming in from Southeastern Railway. So that stock is up close to around 4.5%. You have IMFA, that's Indian Metals Ferroalloys. Well, that stock as well is up close to around 4%. Two pieces of news that come about. One was the big dividend that they announced of close to around 15 rupees. So the streak lights that. They're also speaking about some diversification with 200 crores going into an ethanol project. We'll require to understand further details on that. But for the time being, that stock as well has opened up well in the green. Genius Power is up close to around 3.5%. So good uptake is what we're seeing on that one. IRDA is up close to around 3.5% as well. So good start to the year on that one. That stock as well is moving higher. And Geo Financial Services, good move is what we're seeing. Remember, that's been one of the big outperforming stocks for this year so far. And it continues doing well. That one as well, starting off with good gains. So great start, Prashant. 22,500 on the Nifty. The Nifty Bank is well up close to around 500 points and in cracking form, so to say.
No, absolutely. I think Thursday, which was the last session, we got to within 10 points of the high. And then, of course, there was a sell-off. We are knocking at 22,500 once again. So just about 25, 26 points more, and then we're there. Just a few other names, right? I mean, Adani Total is the top volume-led gainer across the board. It's up 5%, 975 on Adani Total. And I think Muthoot Finance is another one. Muthoot Finance has got large volumes for this point in the day. And that's back almost at 1550 now. So, so almost, I think, it's been a while since it's been at these levels of finance. PNB Housing, of course, we mentioned. Action Construction Equipment, that's another one. 5% again on Action Construction Equipment. So, decent gains. Garden, along with HAL, 4% on Garden Reach, 4% gain, 794 on the stock. and maybe look at a few other names, Global Spirits, and go down the list. Lacking. Volumes are yet to pick up at that part of the market. Zaggle is down 1%. So these are just sort of on the other side. Small cuts, but volumes on Zaggle are high. 285 on Zaggle. Aegis Logistics, we were talking about that in the morning. 15% over the last 1 week. Stocks down about 1.6, 1.7. ICICI Securities is down about 0.75% at about 722. Ashoka Buildcon is another one which is down about 2%. And Policy Bazaar, PB Fintech, that's down marginally, but nothing very large at all. So that's the markets for you. Rahul.